Hi, I'm Tom, and this is your word for the day. Our word for today is the word helpless, and our verse comes from Psalm chapter 35, verse 10, which says, "With every bone in my body I will praise you. Lord, who can compare with you? Who else rescues the helpless from the strong? Who else protects the helpless and poor from those who rob them?" Helpless. It is a feeling of no hope, no resources, and no future. And when you are helpless, you can be consumed by feelings of loneliness, and no one will help and no one cares. But God knows when you feel helpless. And through today's verse, He speaks to our helplessness. He is the one who rescues when we feel helpless. And if you depend on and trust His words, you too will discover hope. Now, one of the most helpless people mentioned in the Bible is this guy in John chapter 5. He'd been ill for 38 years, and he laid on one of those porches that hung over the pool of Bethesda, where many blind and lame and paralyzed people waited for the stirring of the water. And it was their belief that if you were the first to get into the water after it started stirring, you would be healed. And after 38 years, it's understandable that the man would feel helpless. But when Jesus approached him and asked the man if he wanted to get well, the man's first words were, "I have no one." No one will help him when the water is stirred. You can just sense the loneliness in his voice. But the psalmist says, "The Lord rescues the helpless." And that is exactly what Jesus did. He commanded the man to stand up, take up his mat, and walk. And the man did, completely cured. The helpless have a friend in Jesus. He has compassion on those who are afflicted, and He's willing to rescue the helpless. If you have those helpless feelings today, remember, you're not alone. Jesus knows, and Jesus cares, and Jesus wants to help. Hey, I look forward to the next time we can get together and learn from our word for the day.